So this is basically a demonstration of putting code together. It would be nice if you tackle this first yourself and then maybe watch my video, obviously pause it at points to see what I decide to do compared to you. Maybe you do something different, it's fine. But basically create this yourself and then go back to it to see what I did. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. Best thing to do is maybe save it as a name, maybe called student. And the idea here is, although it's all about students, it's related to algebra and arithmetic using Python. So the first one says set a number of males in the class. So I'm going to say no males, as in number of males, equals, and I'll pretend there are 20 males in the class. Next one says set a number of females, so no females. And in computing classes, it tend to be less females than males. It's just because of the discipline and people aren't attracted to it too much. So let's just say there are, say, 4. There you go. Next one says set the average age of males in the class. Well, that's an interesting one, isn't it? So what I'll do is I'll do average male equals. And what I'll do here is I'm going to do a bit of maths first. I'll put in the ages, and imagine there's somebody's 17, right? And somebody's 16, somebody's 18, there's another one 18, somebody's 20, somebody's 35, maybe we got so far, after 20 mils, let's reduce that, it's going to be a lot of typing, let's make it 7, this is just me being lazy, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this will be the 7th one here, and someone say it is 54, there you go, so that's lots of ages there, count them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, a quick way of doing an average in any sort of maths is add all the things together and then divide them by the average. Sorry, by the number of things that are there. So I know there's 7 things there. I could write 7 there. That's one way of doing it. But I'm going to do this. I know males because I've got it set up anyway. So I'm saying here, work at the average by taking all the numbers added together. Right? It's called the sum of a number. Just add them together. Then divide them by how many are there. So that gives me the average for males. Next one says do the average for the females as well. So I average. There you go. Female. It says there's 4 females, so give 4 different ages. Someone's 17, someone's 19, someone's 22, someone's 35. So that's 4 there. Put them in brackets. So I know they're in brackets. And then divide by number of females. There you go. Now, it'd be nice to show these. Did I do that later on? Work at no, I didn't really. So I've done a lot of different calculations to then be used for other things to work out stuff on the screen. So we got as far as these 4 things here with 4 lines of code. Set the minimum age and the maximum age in the class. Now I'm going to do this manually. There are commands that do it, but we'll do it manually just now because we haven't covered those yet. So I'll call it min age equals, to go on the list there, I think the minimum age is a 17. And then max age, spell it properly, using camel casing. And the maximum age along there looks like 64 between the two of them, so that's the ages done. Work out how many people are in the class. Now, all you do is you add in the females and the males together, just add them together. So I'll say number in class equals no males plus no females. So I'm just adding them together. That's all that is, just add them up. Work out the difference between the maximum and minimum age in the class. So we know the maximum and minimum age. The difference is just do a takeaway. So I'll call it age difference or age diff to save myself typing the full word out. Take the maximum one. And then from the maximum one, deduct the minimum one. So you're just taking one away from the other one. That'll work out that there. Work out the difference between the number of males and females in the class. Same idea. Let's call it sex diff for different sexes. Because I know that there's more males than females, I'll put no males first. Take away no females. And that works that one out. Next one says showing. Show how many people in the class. So to show stuff it'd be print number of people in class, and that variable was called number in class. There you go. I want to test it to see if it breaks. I might have made some type mistakes, which I have. There you go. It's telling me str. I forgot about str yet again. So str to ensure that becomes a string of text on the screen. Next one, print. It says show a difference between the max and minimum. So call it age difference, I suppose. Age difference is, and again str. Now it's called I age diff. And the next one says a difference between the males and females. So difference between male and female. And again, as looks good. And then another plus sign, str it. And then look for this variable I sex diff. And then save that and then test the code. Error again. I think I made a spell mistake somewhere. Str bracket plus is in there. There's a variable. I'll just paste that back in. I think that looks the same. Test that again. Oh, there you go. I must have been a typo, didn't spot it. So it's basically added up the number of people in a class. It now shows me the difference in ages between two different values, and also the difference between males and females in the class. So that's the code there. Again, if you look at it very quickly, this is creating variables and assigning values. Alright, that's all that. Well, some is actually, I'll move those around. Different order. I like these all together. Down here is a calculate answers, and we did talk about it earlier in our previous video, and this one is show answers. There you go, we're done.